relax. That's right, relax. I want you to just take some nice, big, conscious breaths. You may not be used to this, but it's all right. Just because you're not used to something, nothing to be afraid of. In fact, probably about time something interesting happened in your lives, isn't it, sir? When was the last time something interesting happened in your life, sir?
I had an operation last week.
You'd had an operation last week? I suppose that's quite interesting, isn't it? Fair enough. Good point. Anyway, so ladies and gentlemen, welcome, and I'm here to help all of us to learn to be a bit more relaxed. So I want you to start to breathe consciously. Obviously, you don't have to do this, especially not you, sir. You can do what you like because it's quite big. For everybody else, I want you to take a nice big breath in through your nose, and I want you to hold it for a couple of seconds, unless you work in public relations, in which case just keep holding it. Everybody else, I want you to breathe out, and as you breathe out, I want you to put a smile on your face, because having to watch so many miserable people walk past here in St Albans is starting to take its toll on me. I don't know what's going on here in St Albans, but you don't seem very happy, except for this lady here, she's happy. But on the whole, you do seem really down, and you know there's medication for this type of thing. Do you know what I mean? Don't hesitate to see your doctor. They're more than happy to prescribe plenty of Prozac. They get lots of benefits from the pharmaceutical companies, take them on holidays and everything. So they need people to give the drugs to, and it looks like you guys could really do with something to lift you up a little bit. So please do go to your doctor and get yourself some Prozac as soon as possible. Make sure you keep taking it, because you're no use like this. You don't need to suffer like this, ladies and gentlemen. From the look on your faces, a lot of depression going on. Sorry, what's that?
No, I'm the market manager, mate. You can't be doing that.
Sorry, what? Sorry, who are you?
I'm the market manager.
You're the market manager?
Yeah.
Really, I can't do that? By the way, everything you say is going to be taken down and put on YouTube. Just warning you.
That's fine, but
so,
no.
Right, you don't,
Please don't do that. Please don't.
Oh, please, you asking me or are you telling me?
No, you can't have that at all.
What do you mean I can't?
You can do it over there, but not over here, mate. Sorry.
You can do it over there, but not over here?
Yeah.
Do you actually
Yeah, I'm in
control
charge of all this, yeah, I am.
Right. Isn't this a public road?
You can't do it over here, sir. Alright? That's it. Sorry.
No, but I am doing it.
Yeah, but you're not allowed to do it.
No, firstly, I just want to tell you, I don't know what your name is.
My name's Darren Lynch. I'm
Darryl, Danny.
Lovely
to meet you. Lovely to meet you. Yeah.
Lovely to meet you.
Now, I don't mind if you do pull the old bill, because it's good for the film.
I don't want to do that.
No, it's really great.
I don't want to be a pain. I work with the council.
Yeah.
The trainers don't like it.
Right.
I don't actually mind you doing whatever it is you are doing, but you have to do it over there. Everything is okay as long as you... Yeah, I know. Yeah. So like what you're telling to me, everything's alright as long as you...
No, but as long as you do what I tell you.
Yeah. Or like
yeah, as long as you do what I say, everything will be fine. Alright, Darryl?
Right.
Yeah.
Don't you start, Amy. No, I didn't
you start.
No, I didn't say no.
You've only just started.
I didn't say you couldn't do it. No, I didn't say you couldn't, but you can't do it over here. Because
no, what's the reason I can't do it over here?
It for the traders who hate it,
right,
first of all, and my job is to make sure that
they hate.
So you don't really get this sort of...
How do you know what they hate?
Yeah.
How do you know what they hate?
Because they do, trust me.
Be honest, what did you make of what yeah, you enjoyed it? No, but they started getting a bit shirty. I wanted to ask you, did you hear any of the noise I was making from the megaphone and what you thought about it? Or did you not notice it?
Yeah, no, I heard you. Yeah, what's happening in St Albans.
Yeah. How do you feel about it? Just you can be absolutely honest if you like.
I don't feel anything about
right.
it. Really.
It's all right.
Fine.
Yeah.
Cool. What you want.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Right, and I want you to be really honest, because you were kind of quite funny about it before. What do you make of what I was doing before?
I was only joking. I wasn't even listening to you, if I'm honest.
Right.
I saw a racket coming up. And you said, how is she, you said.
Right.
I said she was okay until she heard you shout
yes.
down her.
But you were only joking, you think it was all right with you. Because I'll tell you why, because the police came along and they said all the traders are going crazy. Oh, no. But we haven't found anyone yet that's remotely bothered by it. But
no, it didn't bother me.
Thank you. Did you like it?
It didn't bother me, I was just wondering what you were doing.
And also, in my rules, we don't have amplifications. I have
what do you
that
mean in your rules?
The rules, market rules, this is the market, child market.
Are you saying there are different rules here than there are over there?
Yeah, as long
What
as
are the rules? What are the actual
charter
rules?
markets are here.
Can you tell me what the actual rules are?
I can give them to you.
Okay, if you show
Come
me
to
the
my
rules.
office.
No, you bring them here. In the meantime, I do have to carry on what I'm doing. It's
No,
part of
you
my
don't.
job.
Or so I have to ring the police.
You have to ring the police?
Yeah, you can't have a case. So if you carry on, we'll just ring the police, mate. All right? Carry on.
Okay, thank you, Daryl. Just want to tell you, Daryl, I love you. A beautiful human being, ladies and gentlemen, who's got mixed up with a dodgy organisation, otherwise known as the council. Of course, the people who work in the council, some of the most obnoxious, corrupt people you could possibly imagine. And unfortunately, Daryl has got mixed up with him. But as a human being, he seems lovely, and I'm sure we can have a nice chat down the pub. But he has threatened me with violence. He's threatened me with violence. He just threatened me. He probably doesn't think he's threatened me with violence, because what he did was, he's basically said he's going to call the police, right? Which is basically a threat of violence. All I was doing was just talking on the megaphone. Now, we have two men in fancy dress, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the dress at that. That is a costume to be proud of, ladies and gentlemen.
Have a quick word with you.
Yeah, sure.
What are you demonstrating against?
Why are you assuming I'm demonstrating against anything?
We've had reports that somebody's on a megaphone talking about the council. So I don't know if it's an organised demonstration or what it's about. So it's an inquiry.
Well, firstly, I mean, in terms of organisation, I don't know. I'm really bad at organisation. You're probably much better at it than I am.
Yeah.
Look at how well you're dressed and look at me.
Yeah.
Right. So certainly not an organisation. And I mean, when you say protest, what is a protest?
I don't know. I'm just asking you what you're doing, basically.
Yeah.
It's just entertainment value.
Okay. You're entertaining.
Well, I'm making a film about St Albans.
Oh, okay.
And you're in it now. It's being recorded.
Yeah.
And I basically kind of try and use humour to get people to question everything.
Yeah. Did you get a licence from the council?
Did you get a licence from the council to ask me that question?
I'm asking you, do you get a licence from the
Do
council?
I need a licence from the council?
You do for certain things,
For certain things?
Yeah.
Which things?
For public events and such
Public
like.
events?
Yeah.
Is this an event? I mean,
I'm asking you.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, would you call this an event?
I don't know.
Not really.
It's annoying
I mean?
quite a few people.
Oh, that's a different matter entirely, is it?
Yeah.
Right? Do you know what? Do you know what? You seem lovely, yeah? But often, people, I do this a lot, right? And often, people with uniform don't half annoy me.
Yeah.
Do you know? Really seriously.
Completely.
I wish they weren't around half the time, right? But then I started to realise that just because something annoys me, that doesn't mean I need to start controlling it. I just have to deal with my feelings of annoyance.
Exactly.
See what I mean?
Do you live in St Albans?
Do I live in St Albans? I live wherever I am. Where do you live?
I live in St Albans.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Great to have a local...
It's a great city. It's just when it annoys people, we have to engage with them.
Yeah, but is annoying people against the law?
No, not at all. But when it becomes antisocial behaviour, it does annoy people. It is against the law.
What is antisocial behaviour?
It's a very loose term to describe things like shouting in the street.
Shouting in the street?
Kicking a ball against the window.
Right.
That sort of thing. So at very low level, it can be anything from that up to actually breaking the law, a public order offence.
Yeah, right. So
breach of the peace, that sort of thing. So I'm just trying to engage with you and find out exactly what you're doing. Let you go about your business freely because we're a free country, but obviously if it starts to annoy a lot of people, we need to look at what we can do with it. But allowing you to engage in what you're doing.
But we've already. Thank you, and I think you've dealt with it brilliantly, and you're going to get a lot of thumbs up on YouTube, right? And at the same time, I just want to go back to confirming. I've been doing this for a long time, so I'm kind of playing with the boundaries of the law, right? And it's very clear to me that annoying people is not against the law. And if it was,
but you do understand there are laws about antisocial behaviour.
Yes, I do. But I've been doing this for many years, and to suggest that using an amplification as antisocial behaviour, well then we'd have to arrest anybody who was making a noise. I mean, that's a bit antisocial, isn't it? The smell. I was down there before. The smell of those guys, that's antisocial behaviour. But
what are you doing that? I mean, what is it? What YouTube site to go on?
Danny, what's your name?
Hi, Neil Kieran. St Albans Council.
You from the council as well. Okay. It's kind of difficult to explain.
Yeah, St Albans Council.
Right. It's kind of. I do this all over the place, and basically I'm kind of creating street theatre, right, and relying on the people, that's all of you guys, to be part of it and make films for YouTube. It's like reality TV.
I understand.
Yeah. So now the point is, I get that, and I actually love the whole market idea, right? I'm actually very pro the market idea, and I take the mick out of all these big corporations. I'm not against them. I'm just challenge authorities. Okay. Yeah, but I'm happy to work with you to make it really fine for them. So in other words, if I go up and down, right, and then relocate, then if I don't stay in one place, then and you don't necessarily, some of them are okay with it. Some of the market people are okay with it.
All I need to do, and I'm sure you're aware of this, you're probably a more intelligent man than me, there are laws concerning public order, defamation.
Yeah, but I'm not defaming anyone.
Exactly, so that's fine. All I've come to is a report of a man walking down the street with a loud hailer.
Right.
If you do anything that incites people, that annoys people, be clear about it.
All right.
Do you mind if I take your details?
Not unless, you're not really my type, to be honest.
I'd like to take your details.
I know you would, but that's a bit weird. I'd like to. So, how would you be if I said I'd like to take your details?
You can take my details. I'll give you a card. Okay. Not a problem at all.
No, I'm talking about with your home address on.
Not that home address.
Oh, why? Oh, but you're asking for my home address.
Stop a sec.
You're asking.
Okay. Listen. He's not doing anything under the like you know that.
Yeah.
He's been doing it for years now. Yeah. He doesn't.
What website is this going on?
YouTube. You can write down the name of the social experimentalist. Social experimentalist.
So I know someone asked me, who do I speak to? And I'm more than happy to give you my details. Social experiment.
Social experimentalist.
Social experimentalist.
Yeah.
It certainly is what you said.
By the way, really, there's nothing personal, right?
Problems, right? But
No,
I've got to look out.
I know. I expect you to do
a lot
that.
of things here.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I'm
I'm happy to go over the road as well.
The big issue is he's not doing anything.
I know you're not doing anything, but it's just what it creates out here.
I get that. I know. I hear that.
But you do understand that at the lowest level we've got antisocial behaviour, then we have public order offences. And you haven't ticked any of those boxes yet, but you do understand that.
You're taking to a tier that doesn't need to be.
I'll leave you our details.
No. Oh, so no. I want to know what your home address is.
Oh, Danny, stop it.
No. Seriously, I don't need
Danny,
to.
he's not that far.
You don't need to. You don't need. Excuse me. No, I'm all right.
I'll give you my professional details.
You don't need me. I'm not obliged to give you my details, am I?
At this stage, no.
Fantastic. I'll take a rate. I'll tell you why.
Okay.
I'll give you a little bit. I'll give you a little bit of information as to why. Yeah. Because your orders ultimately come from a group of people. 1 second, it's all right. It's all right.
That's all right. That's me.
Can I tell you? If he doesn't want to know why, I'll tell him why.
2 seconds. Our offices are just behind the council. That's got my number on. That's our email address. What's probably a good thing to do in future, and you're not obliged to, is just give us the heads up. Because then we don't even bother coming over to you.
That I will do. That I will do.
So if you come to Albans again, because what you are is on the fringe of being like an entertainer.
Yeah.
Where
I'll give you the heads up. I'll give you the heads up.
To be honest, when we get things like street bands and whatever, and you know what it's like, St Albans is a very warm, welcoming place.
Yeah.
But we sometimes get people here who don't have licences for public entertainment. And it annoys people, and we get calls from members of the public who pay their tax. Like, oh my God, turn that
band
off.
But he's not buying or selling anything.
No, I'm just talking about entertainment. Bands that strike themselves up.
No, I'm happy to tell you. I'm just give you the heads up. I'm happy. That I'm happy to do. I tell you, before we go, I just want one thing, right? I try to hug as many people as I can, especially people, right? Would you mind just giving me a hug, just a quickie? Go on. And you.
I'll give you a hug. Go on. I still love you.
I love you too.
I still love you.
Come on.
You're spreading the love here, Danny.
I am. Have a good day, mate. You too.
Try not to be too loud. You want to turn it down a little bit. Maybe on 11. Alright, there you go.
Thank you.